Everton beat Arsenal 1-0 in a hard-fought Premier League match at Goodison Park on Saturday. In a game between two teams with differing seasons, the Toffees, under new manager Sean Dyche, were the focus of attention. The Gunners, suffering just their second Premier League loss, were unable to break down a well-executed game plan from the Toffees. The match had notable talking points for and against Arsenal's performance. Before we delve into 7 talking points of the match, please subscribe, set notification, like, share this video for more quality Arsenal scoop and receive good luck in the coming days. Thank you. Work in progress, not the finished article. This season has been exceptional for Mikel Arteta's team so far. The team's ability to secure victories against opponents they would typically struggle against showcases the progress Arteta has made as a manager, but the team is far from perfect, as this match showed. Dyche deserves credit for the impact he made in his first game. The match at Goodison Park was always going to be a challenging one, as Arsenal's recent history there demonstrates, and Dyche's instant impact was clear from the outset. Arsenal struggled against Everton's pressing and were unable to play through it with the same level of proficiency that we've come to expect this season. Recall the opportunity created against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge earlier this season, where the team's ability to maneuver the ball around opponents was evident. Today's performance was not up to that level. Although this match can be viewed as a minor setback, Arsenal still have a long way to go. It was a missed opportunity to extend their lead over Manchester City, which should have been taken advantage of. Performance exception, not the norm. Although Arsenal played poorly and lost, we should not be overly concerned. The frustrating match and performance were an exception to the season, not the norm. If Arsenal are a top team as believed, the loss will only motivate them to play better. They will be eager to bounce back against Brentford next week in front of a passionate Emirates crowd. The team's unity and desire to win the Premier League, as conveyed by coach Mikel Arteta, should make us confident in their ability to recover. They showed this character when they lost against Manchester United earlier in the season. Tactical variations: low block, switch it up. Losing, especially to weaker opponents, is disappointing. 3 points have now been dropped against teams in the relegation zone, hopefully not becoming a pattern. However, it's worth noting that even Manchester City, playing at home against a weaker opponent under Frank Lampard, dropped points to Everton. Credit must go to Everton for their well-played game and winning despite having only 30% possession. Their use of space and formation of Dyche's 4-4-2 made it difficult for Arsenal to penetrate, resulting in the victory. For matches like this, adding more creative players to the pitch could benefit Arsenal. Substituting Fabio Vieira for Granit Xhaka instead of Martin Odegaard would give Arsenal the ability to attack from multiple angles and increase their offensive potential. Left wing play ineffective. Arsenal had a strong start to the season, with smooth teamwork between Ben White and Bukayo Saka on the right, and Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus on the left. However, after Jesus' injury, Arsenal's offensive plays shifted to the middle or the right wing. Martinelli was unable to recreate the fast-paced passing combination with Granit Xhaka or Alexander Zinchenko. The first half of today's match showed a noticeable lack of speed in their build-up play. Eddie's game missing Gabriel Jesus. Eddie Nketiah's recent performance has made it easy not to miss Gabriel Jesus too much, but today was the exception. This is not to criticize Eddie, but Jesus' skill set could have made a significant impact in this match. Eddie was unable to make a significant contribution and provide support for his teammates, apart from a few brief moments. In this type of match, Jesus excels in the role of dropping deep into midfield to make space for other players. This could have made a substantial impact, but was missing in Eddie's game. January signings: availability of options. Arsenal's loss of points in the league against Newcastle United in January highlighted Arteta's limited options on the bench. He needed another attacker to challenge the tired Newcastle defense. This time, he had Jorginho and the newly signed Leandro Trossard at his disposal. Even though Martinelli struggled against Seamus Coleman, Arteta brought on Trossard, something he couldn't do against Newcastle. Although Trossard's performance was below average, it showed that Arteta now has better options from the bench. It's been repeatedly stated that if Arsenal wants to win the Premier League for the first time since 2004, they need depth, and that's what they've acquired in the January transfer window. Still top of the league: back the team, be a fan. A reminder, Arsenal is still at the top of the league. The negative reactions to the match may lead you to believe that Arsenal is in the relegation zone, but rest assured, Gunners, we're still on top. The negative response to the loss was overly exaggerated, and it seems that fans have found a new scapegoat in Jorginho, one of our new recruits. Jorginho made his Arsenal debut as a substitute and Everton scored shortly after. These events were not related. Jorginho's debut was not particularly impressive, but Arsenal fans have been quick to criticize him. To that, let's give him a chance to show his worth, especially in a match where no one performed exceptionally. Win, loss or draw, let's back the team. Do you think Arsenal will bounce back against Brentford at the Emirates? Let us know in the comment below. If you are new to this family, please subscribe and like this video for more quality Arsenal scoop. Say up the Gunners!